Hey, how we doing, guys? Gray here, and today we are back for week 2 battle of the CGT. We're going up against Bruno7 and his Chernobyl Dragalges. Really great guy, great content creator, and also a fantastic player as well. Somebody that I weirdly have known for a long time, but not known at all, because he was in a very early season of my Showdown League, and then we just did not speak at all for that entire time in between until PAC recently, where we were able to pick up a 1-0 win against him. Yeah, really great guy. Make sure to check him out. His link will be down in the description below, as well as all the other coaches for the CGT this season. Make sure to give a like if you are enjoying the content. Last week's battle did insanely well, so I definitely didn't expect that, but thank you so much for that. I genuinely made my entire week. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the games. And yeah, enjoy this Greedent on screen. You're going to see a lot more of it at the start of each battle, because Greedent is the best Pokemon. There is no questions about that. I will be taking no further comments. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the battle. I will see you guys there. Okay, so here we are for the battle against Bruno. You're going to be able to see the mons that I'm bringing on the screen, but if you want to know why I'm bringing what I'm bringing, also we have some different mons, so you'll find out why we have some different mons. Make sure to go check out Team Builder. That should either be before this video or on a separate day. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, make sure to go check it out if you want to have a more in-depth analysis about the team. Anyway, let's get on with this. Let's go ahead, press A. We're going up against Bruno and his Chernobyl Dragalges. He did bring Reuniclus. That's a decent dish check to my Excadrill. There is no Persian, which is actually really nice for me. It does bring the Conk. The Conk is a problem. Darmanitan is a huge issue. If I get in the wrong things, then yeah, it's going to be a problem for me. But we have the Rocky Helmet on our Boswell. It does actually take a Flare Blitz, unless it is a boosting item. So yeah, I think I kind of just want to lead off with Tentacruel and knock off an item. He could be stacking spikes, which would kind of suck, but we are Magic Guard on our Wincom, which is the Reuniclus this week. It is going to hopefully be able to take on this team. Really, we need to get rid of Darm. Getting rid of Conk would be great as well for Reuniclus to win. Outside of that, another Wincon would be our Excadrill. Excadrill, we kind of just want chip on Reuniclus, which we could quite easily do with Tentacruel. We can also knock off an item with Tentacruel on the Gastrodon, so that's why I quite like this as a lead. We are Rest Talk on it, which is a little bit stally, I know, but I needed that switch into Darmanitan. If he doesn't click at Earthquake, then we're in a pretty good spot. We aren't Scald this week, we are Sludge Bomb to deal with the Reuniclus. I didn't want to be hardwalled by Reuniclus, so yeah, we'll go ahead and lock that in. Good luck, have fun to Bruno. Make sure to go check him out. His link will be down in the description below. He has really been smashing it since like the second half of this generation on Wi-Fi. So yeah, really great guy as well. Really genuine. Seems to have a real passion for the game as well, which is amazing to see. Make sure to check him out, and hopefully we can pick up a win here. So we're going to see Cherry. That is the Darmanitan. That's the Darmanitan. Okay, so this is fine. I think he's probably just going to U-turn. He might click the scary button. I think regardless my play is to click knockoff, I will just very quickly check to see whether or not like a Life Orb Earthquake would knock me out. Just because I am invested, but okay, Life Orb would knock me out. Do I want to risk that? I mean, I don't really have many other plays. I will just click the knockoff and he U-turns. Okay, that's what I kind of expected, but at the same time, that put me down to 147 off of a U-turn. We didn't see an item, I don't believe, there. To 147. 147. Did 15%, so not Life Orb, maybe Adamant. Adamant Scarf? Looks like maybe Adamant Scarf. Which means we can still potentially take an Earthquake from this range. We're going to knock off the Zapdos's boots, which is actually really nice. I mean, the T-Tar switch is kind of obvious, but at the same time, I think it's still a good enough play. I don't see any reason to do anything else at the moment. I don't want to potentially lose my Wincon and Reuniclus, and there's not a lot they can really do to it, but good to see a Toxic. I expect maybe a U-turn or a Volt Switch just to see what I want to go into. Yeah, U-turn. That's fine. Conk can come in here, that is to 165, but we are lefties. If he goes into Conk, I will just protect for the extra chip. And also the lefties recovery. Goes into Mante, that is the Conk. I guess worst case scenario, he clicks bulk up here, but he's going to take a bit of sand chip. Is he going to be? I'm pretty sure he's going to be Flame Orb. Like in this matchup, it looked really good. Yeah, there's a Flame Orb, so I'm going to click Protect, get this extra bit of chip on him. Obviously not going to stay in after that, but I want to get lefties. I want to get the little bit of chip. If it's Drain Punch, then he won't be recovering enough. He won't be recovering enough to cause me too many issues. There's a Facade. Facade does hurt my Buzzwole. Not going to lie, it does hurt my Buzzwole quite a bit. Especially with the sand up, I think it's honestly a 2-hit KO. I will just double check that. Conk versus Buzzwole, level 50, Facades would be a 2-hit KO after sand, I believe. Yeah, it would. But I will just restall him, so there is also that. I go into Young Mustard, the Buzzwole, and unless he is fast, he shouldn't outspeed me, but I'm outspeeding like Adamant max speed. There's another Facade. That is going to do 133. Is that Jolly? I put myself in the wrong health. Potentially Jolly. Regardless, we're getting so much chip on this thing, which is ideal. We did take the sand chip first, so I will just click Roost. No reason to do anything else, unless it's a speed tie and we get super unlucky. He has an Aerial Ace. This is not a big deal for me. He's going to withdraw. I assume Zapdos is going to come out. Folgado, that is the Zapdos, yeah. Didn't see his nickname earlier, but that's fine. I don't mind getting the sand chip on this as well. That's absolutely fine. We are back up at full, so we check that Conk just fine. He doesn't have Wish outside of Jirachi, so there is that. We do still check the Conk. No, definitely not going into that. I'll go back into my Tyranitar. Sand will end, I think, on this turn, but it's not a big deal. We're still especially bulky on our Tyranitar. We are mixed bulk, actually, but we are heavily invested in Spadef, so if he wants to Toxic here, that would be the worst case scenario. I could have gone into Tentacle, actually try and scout the Toxic, but he's just going to U-turn. Maybe we could have predicted that again, but we just get the same amount of chip. Like, we just get chip each turn if he goes back into the Conk. Nothing else is really going to break me very well here. He go down Manatan, I'll protect, see what he wants to lock himself into, and go from there. But I think he is just going to go back into Conk, try and break through me. He may go into Conk and double, but honestly that'd be fine. I don't mind that too much at all. Regardless, my play is still just going to Buzz. We don't actually lose anything, he doesn't have Rocks up yet. If he gets Rocks up, then we start losing a little bit by going to Buzzwole, because we will then probably be 2 KO'd after Sand. But in comes the Buzzwole. By Buzzwole, I mean the Conk, but he is going to take some Flame Orb damage. I have no reason not to protect here. Like, literally no reason at all. There's no double he can make that really causes me any issues, I think. So yeah, I just protect, get a little bit more sand chip on him, and then I'll double back into Buzzwole. Same few turns, there's a Drain Punch, that's fine, that won't do enough to Buzzwole to actually heal him at all. With a Flame Orb plus a Rocky Helmet, puts us in a really good spot. So yeah, no reason to do anything other than going into Buzzwole. If he goes into Darm, that's probably the worst case scenario. But regardless, that is still my play. Regardless, still my play. We are quicker, I believe, if he switched here. Yeah, okay, so we're quicker, and next time round I think we can just Earthquake it. Going to Addison, that is the Jirachi. Gotcha. That's kind of fine by me. I will just go hard into my Cinderace here. Cinderace to a Jirachi. Depends on its set. Cosmic Power could be problematic. but no, he just sets up rocks. That's fine by me. Now I have the offensive momentum. I will just click U-turn, I think. Actually, is there any point in me clicking U-turn? I can realistically just click Pyro Ball and then U-turn next time round. If I was to U-turn after that, I would go into maybe Reuniclus if he goes Gastrodon. I might be able to start setting up on that. So yeah, I'll click Pyro Ball here. If he goes Gastro, he goes Gastro. I'm going to assume that's a Gastrodon, yeah. I could go into Buzzwole, but that doesn't seem like a necessary play at all. Decent amount of damage. Can I get any information on them? I've got the burn, that's super lucky. Sorry about that. I did roughly like 15-ish%, so I think this is Fizz Def. I will just U-turn. We'll see everyone else's Rocky Helmet, because we didn't see lefties, I don't believe there. So this might be Rocky Helmet to try and chip away at me, but he's actually going to switch. This is fine. This is not a problem for me at all. I will actually go into Tyranitar. And I will click Protect to see what he locks himself into. Because we'll set up the sand, get a bit of sand chip on him, and we also, if he clicks U-turn, we'll be able to lock him into U-turn, go into Buzzwole, get a little bit of chip on him. Realistically, again, this game is just going to be about like a little bit of chip. So yeah, gonna click Protect. Fun game, having a great time with this. Again, he can predict that, but I think he probably just wants to go for damage here. I could have doubled into Buzzwole, but I don't think that was necessarily worth it in case he tries to make a read and goes. Because if he goes for Earthquake, I go Buzzwole. If he goes U-turn, I go Buzzwole. If he goes for Flare Blitz, then I obviously stay in. He goes for Earthquake, okay. So obviously I don't want to take that hit. And if he isn't choice locked, then he got me. But I think this makes the most sense to be choiced. I mean, is there any other double I can make? Not realistically, there isn't. Losing Buzzwole at this point would not be the end of the world. Flare Blitz, like Rocky Helmet plus Sand Chip and all that sort of shit. That's going to be doing a lot of damage, so he goes into Jirachi. That's fine by me, actually. I don't mind that. Do I want to double back? I could double back into my Tyranitar on this, but we're going to take some Sand Chip. We are now in range of 2-hit KO from what's it called? the Conk, but we are quicker. We know we're quicker, so there is no reason for me to do anything other than switch. I'm just going to go back into Tyranitar. We do want to keep the sand because late game Gastro now is looking... Gastro Excadrill is looking great now that Gastro is burned and a little bit chipped. I would like to get my rocks up at some point, but yeah, this is my chance. Now I've got a chance to get my rocks up, which is ideal. Because all of his switching now is going to get punished. He can U-turn me if he wants, but that's absolutely fine by me. I'm just going to click Stealth Rock. Get a bit more passive chip. He's going to Wish. Does my Earthquake knock him out from here? And by him, I mean Conk after rocks. I think it might well do. Depends on his investment. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. T-Tail's staying nice and healthy here, but yeah, I'm just going to click Earthquake. I have no reason not to. Go out to Gastro, that wouldn't be the end of the world, but I think he probably wants to try and... Okay, he has Aura Sphere, that's a bit of a problem. That might do a good amount of damage. Yeah, that's going to do a lot. And it's Shucker. Okay, so wasting a Shucker is kind of nice. That is looking maybe to be Fizz Def. He's going to get the Wish. That's fine. I don't mind how this is played out. Particularly, I probably should have scouted for the Aura Sphere. That's on me. I'm just going to click Protect. Again, he can Wish. Maybe that was a bit passive. Okay, just Aura Spheres again. That is fine. Okay, so he's special. We know he's special. He's Wish, Stealth Rock, no Protect. Do I want to go Reuniclus? I do want to go Reuniclus. I think it's time to start breaking. He doesn't have a way of breaking this. Outside of like Dom. How much was Dom doing to me again? Let me just double check my calcs. Reuniclus. Darmanitan. If it is Jolly Choice Scarf, Adamant Choice Scarf will not knock me out, so he's going to withdraw. Goes back into this. Okay. It's going to take the rocks, of course. So I'm going Reuniclus. I think he probably clicks U-turn here. Probably clicks U-turn. If he clicks Flare Blitz, I could go into U. It's a tough turn. I will take a time to think about this one. What is Tentacruel doing for me? This realistically is doing quite a bit. Reuniclus can win this game. Tentacruel can't. So I'm going to go Tentacruel. And hopefully he clicks Flare Blitz and puts himself in range of rocks. Is what I'm hoping. But I think he probably just clicks U-turn, which is fine by me. It means he takes rocks next time. And yeah, we'll see. He does just Blitz. Okay, awesome. And since he's adamant, that's going to knock me out. Is that crit? That was a crit. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's now locked into Blitz. He does die to rocks next time. I assume he's locked into Blitz. Gonna go T-Tar. Take the rocks. Flare Blitz will do 31 to 37%. What do I need to be at to take that hit? I need to be at quite a bit. I'm just going to click Protect. Can I start breaking with Darm? With Excadrill, and then... Actually, if he loses this, I just win with Reuniclus, potentially. Potentially. If he loses Conk as well, then it's a definite... I believe it'll be a definite win. Because we've seen his Jirachi set. He actually does switch. Which gives me... Okay, that's the Maractus. Interesting. I don't care about spikes because my Wincon isn't worried about spikes. So I will protect one more time. Yeah, my Wincon doesn't care about spikes. If I protect one more time, I live the spikes as well. So yeah, I'll protect. And if he doesn't set up spikes, even better. But we are Magic Guard on Reuniclus, and that is our Wincon here. So he just goes for an Energy Ball. That's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine by me. I'm really not too worried at all. I go Cinderace, and I'm just going to click U-turn. I could click Pyroball as well, but... actually, though, that's better for me. I think I click go into U and then click Pyroball. His Darmanitan is dead to rocks. His Conk is super low. Gastro's burned. That's a really good bring. That's some heat. I appreciate that. It's not going to knock me out, but that is absolutely some heat. I love that. That's fantastic prep. Didn't even know Maractus got Weatherball, so fortunately I'm bulky on this, so it's not too big a deal for me. Okay, I'll just click U-turn. I don't think there's any reason for me to do anything else. He can stay in if he wants to. I think this is still set up fodder for Reuniclus. And Reuniclus, as long as it does get chipped too much, should live a Facade from Conk. And I never need to take that hit, realistically. I can always go into Buzzwole. 70 to 83 I take. He's going to go into Gastro, which is ideally what I wanted to set up on. So this works for me. He's going to take rocks, he's going to take U-turn, he's going to take the burn. He's probably going to want to recover. He is Rocky Helmet. Good to know. So yeah, I'm just going to go out into my Reuniclus. I think it is now time to just try and set up. If we stay at full, a Facade crit could knock me out, but again, I don't have to take that hit. I can set up on everything else on his team. So I will just, yeah, Calm Mind once. See what he wants to do. He's going to withdraw it to go hard conk. No, he goes out into Zapdos, which realistically can't touch me. It's also, that's interesting. He is not boots on his Zap. Oh, we knocked off the boots. Never mind. I'm being dumb. I'm forgetful. Yeah, this is good for us. Do I just want to click Psychic, predicting a U-turn? I can catch something, potentially on that switch. I think that's fine. Because like I say, I never need to stay in on Conk, I can recover on everything else. He goes for Defog, that's fine. Absolutely fine by me. It's done the damage it needed to. Actually, would be nice to not being threatened by Darn here, but we aren't going to take this out, unfortunately. Do I just want to Psychic again on potential? I think he just lets this go down, honestly. Goes for a Hurricane, does connect. That's going to do a decent amount of damage. Psychic will pick up the KO. And probably goes into Darm. And if he goes into Darm, then I start going towards the Excadrill breaking phase, so to speak. And bring in Tyranitar and get a few turns off with our drill. So yeah, in comes the Darm. Do I just want to go Tyranitar? Tyranitar means I can't get rocks back up. I could actually just sack you. Then go Tyranitar, depending on what he clicks, and set up rocks. Do I like that play? I don't think that play is necessary. No, actually I think that is the better play. Yeah, I'm going to go out into... Just going to go out into my... I discounted the Darmanitan because I thought it was going to die to rocks, but... hopefully he just goes for Flare Blitz here. He U-turns. Okay, unfortunate. Do I live that? I do not. Okay. It was a crit. Don't know if the crit mattered at all, but... Outside the conk... In fact, even if conk comes out, I could theoretically set up rocks. Or try to, if anything other than the conk comes out here. Maybe Jirachi used to set up rocks. Yeah. Jirachi comes in. That was kind of my way of revenging this to an extent. He really can't touch me. Do I want to get one more turn of lefties? I actually could. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all because he hasn't set up rocks yet. So I can just get a turn of lefties. Maybe I should have just recovered there. That probably would have been a better turn, but I'm scared. That could have been adamant and done a shitload of damage. If he rocks here, then he rocks. Yeah, I was going to say, I think he just wants to try and pick up the KO here to prevent rocks going up. So I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go into my Reuniclus and click recover. Because I think he's going to still want to try and knock me out. My Tyranitar to a Jirachi in sand. I think he's like, yeah, he's going to click that again. If he is timid or a Sphere, I just want to try and get this calc in if I can. I will just recover. To Tyranitar. That's level 100, that's why it's doing so much. It's looking like 33 if sand wasn't up. Then around half, I think it did a little bit more. So if I say I want to be at 50%, it's going to go into this, that's fine. Absolutely fine by me. This is one of the two things that can knock this out, so I don't mind this at all. He's going to take sand, he's going to take burn, and I'm just going to go Boswell. Reuniclus is healthy, and as long as Reuniclus is healthy, it can win this game. So, yeah. We're just going to go back out into Buzz. There's no rocks now, so I will just click Roost. He will die on the next turn regardless. So, yeah, that's fine by me. I will just click Roost here. This thing... Okay, it dies on this turn. That's actually less ideal. But it is what it is. I don't think it's the end of the world. Realistically, I just need this now to switch into Darmanitan to hopefully get a... Like, he has to Flare Blitz to kill me. Even at this health, I think he needs to Flare Blitz to kill me. It brings in this, actually, which gives me a Roost. This does just give me a Roost. So, do I take that? I take that. I will just Roost up. This thing is Fizz Death, I know that much. I know it's chipped, but... And once again, I think this does just kind of give me free Reuniclus. Could I also go T-Tar? I guess I could also go T-Tar and set up rocks. Assuming I live a hit from this. Would that be a throw? I don't think it would be. Let me just quickly check. Earthquake would knock me out. Scold, I'm at 74. Scold wouldn't. Do I think he's physical or special? That's the question. I think I go Tyranitar. Perhaps I should have gone Tyranitar on that previous turn, that would have been safer. And hope he doesn't click Earthquake or Earth Power. Scold should not knock me out. There's a Scold. Should tank this. Do. Burn? No burn. Rocks would give me the win. Effectively, because Dom can't come back in. So, yep, I'm just going to go Rocks. I don't care at this point if my T-Tar goes down, because it's not the win con. Reuniclus comes in now and just wins. And I don't believe there's anything you can do about it. I'm willing to be proven different, but yeah, I believe that Reuniclus just wins now. I'll go into this. I click Carmine. Darmanitan dies. Jirachi can't touch me. This can't touch me. Has he got anything else that's alive at this point? Maractus also I don't believe can touch me, so... Because we've seen Energy Ball, we've seen Weather Ball. Just going to Scold. This is not doing much at all. This is kind of set up fodder. I will just recover on this turn because I don't want to be too far chipped down that a crit might actually just knock me out. So that looked like it did about 25%. I never want to be around 40%. I will just keep myself healthy, so yeah, I'll click recover here. And Reuniclus, hopefully, can see out this game. Calm Mind, 2 weeks in a row, it's Clear Smog. Okay, good to know, good to know. That's fine. That's absolutely fine by me. Just because I can't set up on it doesn't mean that I can't beat it at 1v1. I can beat it with special defense drops as well. So I'll click Psychic, see how much I do. I don't think he is specially defensive. Clear Smog's a little bit annoying. I think he is Fizz Death. So I'll just go 252. With a Bold Nature. That's a crit. That's a crit. Again, I don't think that it matters too much with the burn. If he is also burned, I think at this point, potentially it's a losing game. Clear Smog was a really good bring from him. He's brought some really good stuff on his mons. Can't discredit at all, but one Spadef drop would probably be game. That's kind of what I go for. Okay, that's a second crit. I'm so sorry, man. This is yeah, this is not how I want to win this game from critting, but I do have to kind of rely on hacks a little bit to beat this down. Recover, he's used, I want to say, about 4 times now. I might be able to... In fact, I could click Shadow Ball. Okay, we got a Spadef drop, so that's going to be game. Like, it's going to happen eventually. I don't think he can bring us back now. Yeah, he's just going to Scold. Gets the burn, but we Magic Guard, so that's not going to matter. If anything, that helps in case he is miraculous 5-move T-Wave Jirachi. The 2 crits into the special defense drop, but really we just need a Spadef drop. A Spadef drop was all we were looking for, and I don't even know if I need to Calm Mind. Maybe I do to break Jirachi. This is going to die to rocks, I believe. It does just die to rocks, so that's T-Tar getting the kill. And now it's just Maractus and Jirachi, and neither of those can touch me. So, Goldoa comes in. I guess I'll just recover to see how much he can do to me. Energy Ball also can drop my Spadef, but there's a recover. So yeah, that does about the same as what Scold was doing, maybe a little bit more. But it's never going to put us in too much danger. I will just click Calm Mind once. I want to try and be safe here. So yeah, I'll click Calm Mind because I think I need a Calm Mind to break through the Jirachi anyway. Let me just see how much I need to break a Maractus, which I again would assume is Fizz Death. Yeah, it looks like Chud at the right amount of damage. Psychic now should just knock this out, maybe? From the range it's at. I think it does. I will recover once. Again, just keep myself healthy. If he gets a Spadef drop, he's honestly deserves it. We kind of crit him to death with Reuniclus like Astro. But I think that was a 1v1 I would have won eventually because I have 2 moves that can get Spadef drops, and he would probably run out of recovers. So I will click Psychic now. I'm not going to stall this man out anymore. I believe even like a crit will not knock me out from this range at all. Psychic does... Okay, it is probably Spadef. So, one more Calm Mind, maybe? Just to be sure. Yeah, I'll Calm Mind one more time. And then I'll recover. Just again, I gotta play it safe. I don't want to throw this game away. I think Excadrill should just Oko Jirachi. But I don't know if it's quicker and it could potentially get like a crit or a sphere. I don't know its investment. So I will play to my win con, which is keeping Reuniclus alive. So yeah, I'll recover up here. I might be in range of a crit, but he doesn't get it. Man, he has got no Spadef drops as well, so I feel really bad now. I feel terrible for getting the crits and Spadef drop, but I believe at +2 from this range we should just be able to knock it out, even if it clearly is Spadef. But oh, that's with a minus special attack nature that I'm looking at as well. Yeah, this should just knock it out. This knocks out Max. And 2 Shadow Balls should just knock out... That's a crit. 2 Shadow Balls should just knock out the Jirachi. That's going to be... Yeah, Reuniclus picking up 3 kills in this game. I knew that if I was able to get Dharm out of the way and Conk weakened, then I had a chance to be able to just kind of win from this position, but yeah, I'm just going to click Shadow Ball. I don't believe that either of his moves are going to do any damage. He's doing a Psychic. What's this going to do? That does nothing. Nothing at all. He does get a Spadef drop. He does get the Spadef drop, but I think +2 should do like enough. Just misses out. If he's going to crit me, he'll crit me on this turn. That is what it is, nothing I can do about it. He did get a Spadef drop, so a crit would hurt. But he's not going to get the crit. And we are going to pick up the 3-0 win. Good game to Bruno. Make sure to go check him out. He's, I think, one of the smaller channels in the CGT this season, but he is a fantastic player. You saw some of the sets that he bought. The Weatherball Maractus was fantastic. The what else was the Clear Smog on Gastro as well was a really genius bring to prevent my setup, because my setup was very good against him. Kind of wishing that I was quicker on my Reuniclus to be able to not have to put myself in that position, but at the same time I didn't feel like I wanted to waste the EVs in speed. But yeah, good game. We go to 2-0 +4 after last week where we set up Carmines and didn't quite pull it off. This week it feels good to be able to do that, albeit we got a little bit lucky. But like I say, there was I had about 12 chances to get a Spadef drop there. It was going to happen eventually. I think even Bruno would admit that. So yeah, good game. We play Aquarius next week, which is terrifying. Her team is really scary. She is a fantastic player, one of the best preps I believe in the league. So that's going to be a really, really good game. Return of the UBL championships that we end up winning. But I think we've only got picked up that one win against her. Like, she has absolutely destroyed us in every game but that finals game. So yeah, we're looking to seek a bit of revenge, but also I think she is for the UBL. That's going to be a really interesting game. Make sure to check it out. If you enjoy the content, if you do enjoy the content, please just subscribe. My god, I've done this backwards, so now I've confused myself. Like if you enjoyed the battle. Make sure to go check out Bruno as well as all the other coaches for the CGT this season. And until the next one, have a great day, guys.